Well, hello everybody in YouTube and TV land. This is Andy Nichols from Two Legs checking in with a bonus midweek drop of a regular video, not a live one, even though that sign above my shoulder says live. I'm not, but it's cool anyway, so it's up. At long last, I talked about it on my live stream last week. The long-awaited item that I have wanted for 20 years has now arrived, and it's here. And I am proud and happy to share with you that I am now the proud owner of the Paul McCartney All the Best promotional 7-inch singles box that came out in 1987. There it is in all its glory. On the side, the cover is a little worn. I wouldn't say it's beat up. I don't know if it's up to my partner's standards because he is such an, it's got to be just perfect. But for a release that's nearly 40 years old, the price was not that bad. It wasn't the price of a cube, I'll tell you that. I saw it. I got it overseas. I saw it at a good price, and I grabbed it. And I am absolutely gobsmacked that I now have this. God, am I just so fired up about this. Little slip cover. Comes right off, like so. Okay. Obviously, you've got your backtrack listing there. I'll just close it in for you. Okay. All on black paper sleeves. The 45s are in great condition. Even though the cover might be a little bit too not, maybe, I wouldn't call it mint. I would call the cover sleeve out here maybe very good plus. It's not ripped or anything. A couple of dents here and there, but what do you want? It's from 1987. First thing in there, a home run. Now, I've read online that somebody thought that was a real autograph. It's not. That is that's a stamped signature. But so what? Cardboard sleeve, and then your 20 records here, all in here. And they're all numbered, too. Pretty interesting, too, on all of them. Okay, they're all individually numbered here, how they are. If you take a little closer look there. PM box 11 for each record. They're all identified. But they weren't in the order as they are on the box. And the records are in all good shape, I must say. Take them out right here and show them to you. This is Mulligan Tire PM box 19, as you see, for promotional only, not for sale. Another interesting fact, too, with this, the credits on the 45s are to whatever was credited at the time. It's not just globally Paul McCartney. We All Stand Together is credited to Paul, but Mulligan Tire is credited to Wings. As such, but on the CD and then the albums, everything was just Paul McCartney. So I thought that was, just upon looking at it real quick, was very, very interesting. And I have some pictures here, that I'll kind of just drop in now as I'm talking about it, just to give you a little bit of a closer detail that I just snapped to make this video. But yeah, no real, the records were not in order as they're presented on the back of the box, as you see there. With My Love Another Day, that's how they worked it. And I waited long enough. It's one of two things that I'm still, now that I have it, there's one more thing that I want, and that is the Run Devil Run 7-inch box, which is a little easier to find these days. But this, I've never even had a chance to I've never even seen this in any store to even buy. Now, I know our friend Mr. Mayo has a copy of it as well, that I have a feeling he's soon going to be selling really, really quick to a certain someone in Michigan. I don't know. Might just take a bet with that. Yeah, but it's just a promotional box, which I believe was given out to staff or radio stations, as I remember reading about it at the time. Strictly limited, and just a great, great collection piece for any McCartney fan. I'm very curious, those of you that follow Two Legs and watch me and Tom, do you guys have this? When did you get it? Did you guys get it in 87? Those of you that might have been in the industry and radio, like I'm curious if Ken Michaels got this, because he was in radio at the time, still is. Do you have it? I'm willing to bet that one of our top fans and viewers, Susan Gagney, she definitely probably has this. So I am just over the moon that I got this. There's not a lot of packaging with it. There's no big book telling you what it is, or the book that came with all the best. It's not included in this at all. It's just a box, a slip over, over the top box like this that just slips over like so, and the singles are in there. But I do know that for McCartney collectors, this is one piece that people have always wanted to have, and I'm now the proud owner of one. And hopefully, those of you out there are too. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure you can tell I'm a little excited, just a bit. It's a 20-year wait, but it's here, and now I'm going to go play them and check them out and make sure they don't skip. I checked them all. The records look to be in perfect shape. If they skip, they skip. I don't think they will. They're in really good shape, and I'm not gonna say where I got it from, but the vendor that I got it from in the UK was just a home run vendor and a shipper. Everything was packaged in bubble wrap ×3, tape that said fragile. I mean, he didn't just throw this in a box like Amazon does with like this much bubble wrap and say, here you go. This this seller really packaged this very carefully for international shipping, and it arrived in about a week and a half. Yeah, what can I say? I'm just very happy. All the best. The promotional box, special edition, now in my hands. Hope you're all doing well. We've got a little special episode dropping Saturday on Two Legs, which isn't a proper episode. It's the collector's panel from the Fest in Chicago, by which time, if I had this by the time I was in Chicago, I don't think I would have brought it. But the collector's panel is going to be from our, which was Joe Mayo, Jen Hooper, Ethan Alexanian, and myself and Tom Hanyati on that panel as well. And that will be dropping on our channel this Saturday, because we do take the first Saturday off. We do have a new episode dropping on the 14th of September, within about 10 days' time. So look for the collector's panel video to drop and audio on both platforms this weekend. So I hope you're all having a good week. Be well and enjoy the music. Take care. Bye.